Welcome back in, everyone. It's Friday, so you know what time it is. Another Zoo to You with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Mark, joined with a very special guest right here, Landry.
This is Landry. Landry's about 3 years old. He is an American alligator.
Okay.
And the American alligator is the only crocodilian on the continent.
Oh.
They're native of the southeast United States. The largest population happens to be right here in Louisiana.
Go figure.
The second largest population is in the state of Florida.
Oh.
And I can tell you a bunch about alligators. Alligators live in around slow-moving waters, whether it be a slow stream or a lake or a bayou. They don't usually frequent fast-flowing water. It's usually a fairly still water that they frequent.
Okay.
They are, like I say, America's only crocodilian, which is the largest of all of the reptiles. And a lot of people ask, how can you tell a crocodile from an alligator?
Yes.
Well, we have no crocodiles in North America. But if you look at the two of them, the easiest way to tell is by the snout.
Okay.
An alligator is going to have a rounded snout, while the crocodile is going to have a snout that comes to a point.
Okay.
So, they are designed for life in the water.
Speaking of that water, Mr. Mark, earlier when we were speaking, you said that a lot of them, they don't necessarily move unless it's time for prey. Are they territorial in that sense with that water that they're in?
Yes, they're territorial. They will sit still for hours waiting for food to come to them.
Okay.
And like I say, they are designed for life in the water, although they can live just fine outside of water as well. They have webbed feet, as you can see, for swimming. Their head is designed so that they can sit in shallow water and look like a log, and yet they can still breathe and see and hear, because all of their organs of sense sit high on the head.
Okay.
So they can sit submerged, and just a little bit of the head can stick out of the water, and they're fine for a long time. Now, they eat anything. They are the apex predator. They will eat eggs. They will eat fish. They can swim for up to 2 hours. They have a covering that will cover their eyes, and they can still see and swim, and they can catch fish and eat fish. Their jaw bite down is powerful enough that it can crack open turtle and tortoise shells, and they can eat turtle meat. They will eat birds, wading birds like herons and egrets and ducks. They will eat other reptiles, especially baby alligators, and other things such as small lizards and small snakes. They will eat mammals. They will eat everything from a nutria and a beaver, an otter, even a small deer if they're big enough.
Wow.
Now, they have a technique. If they bite into something and it's too big for them to swallow it in one bite, they will take that prey in their mouth, take it into the water, submerge it, and drown it.
Oh.
And once it's dead, they will come back up to the surface with it still in its mouth, and they will do the death roll, which is basically they will roll it over and over and over again, smashing the dead animal into the water until the pressure of the water breaks it up into little pieces. A leg will go that way, and an arm will go that way, until what's left in his mouth is big enough for him to gulp, because they will only eat what they can swallow in one bite.
Nice.
And down it goes. Now, like I say, Landry's baby,
Okay.
these yellow markings are designed for camouflaging purposes while they are juveniles. Earlier, we took a look at Sweet Pea, our oldest alligator, and it was all this dark color.
Yes.
These will fade in time, and he will just be the one color.
Gotcha.
This helps them because as babies, they will be around the nest, around the grasses near the water. And because of that, this yellow helps camouflage them better. Gotcha. Now, these, like I say, these yellow markings will eventually fade. And we also took a look at some albino alligators. We're proud possessors of 4 albino alligators here at the zoo. They're going to get their own special exhibit here in a little bit. There's about 200 albino alligators in the world, and we have 4 of them. Nice. So we have a nice selection of them here. The adult male, we can get more than 1,000 pounds, but the average weight's about 700 for the male. The male can get 11 to 13 feet long, but the longest alligator on record was found right here in Louisiana, 19 feet, 2 inches long.
Wow. Mr. Mark, so that is a very big alligator right there, 19 feet long, but that brings me to my final question. You said that Louisiana is home to the largest population of alligators. Yeah. So let's say you're out hunting, fishing, whatever the case may be, and you have an encounter with an alligator. You're not there handling it so delicately like you are right now. No. What would a person do in that situation?
Back away. I mean, just simply back away. On the ground, they don't move as fast. They have 2 ways of walking. When they're on the ground, they will actually put their arms and legs under their body and will walk with their belly up off the ground. And when they're near water, they will actually splat on their belly and will crawl like that until they can get to the water. So they have 2 different ways of walking. They do not move swiftly, but they will move faster than you think. And so the best thing to do is just slowly back away from them. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm about to do right now, Mr. Mark. It's been a pleasure getting to know Landry and Sweet Pea and home of the 4 albino gators. You guys make sure you come on out here and give Landry a visit or Sweet Pea a visit. Your time is always greatly appreciated, Mr. Mark.
My pleasure.